God's warning. 7 types of people you must not help. There are people God will send into your life, and then there are people He will warn you not to help, no matter how kind you are, no matter how generous you feel, no matter how guilty they try to make you. Because some people come to drain you, some come to distract you, and others come to destroy the very healing God is doing inside you. When God is preparing you for elevation, He becomes very protective of the people you attach yourself to. If you're watching this right now, this isn't random. This is a warning wrapped in love. Before we begin, like this video so this message reaches the person who needs it next. 1. The one who refuses responsibility. God warns you about people who always want help, but never want responsibility. They want your time, your money, your energy, your support, but they never want to change. These are the people who say, "Help me again. Cover me one more time. Bail me out just this once." But once turns into years. God will never elevate you while you're carrying someone who refuses to walk on their own feet. Helping someone who won't change is not compassion, it's self-destruction. At some point, you're not helping them anymore. You're enabling them. A man cannot rise while dragging a grown adult who refuses to grow. This is why God sometimes removes people from your life. He knows their weight is too heavy for your calling. 2. The one who only comes for what you can give. There are people who love your value, but not your heart. They come when they need something and disappear the moment you need support. You've probably experienced it. They call when they're broke. They text when they need a favor. They show up when they're struggling. They vanish when you're hurting. These aren't relationships, they're transactions disguised as connection. God warns you not to help people who treat you like a tool. The more you give, the less they appreciate. The more you support, the more they demand. The more you pour out, the more empty you become. God doesn't want you drained. He wants you disciplined. If this is speaking to you, subscribe to the channel for more healing messages. 3. The one God already removed from your life. Sometimes you feel tempted to help someone God already separated you from. The ex God removed. The friend who betrayed you. The relative who constantly wounded you. The connection that brought chaos. Yet suddenly they reach out. "Can we talk? I need your help. I've been thinking about you. But hear this clearly. If God closed the door, do not reopen it out of emotion. Some separations are not personal. They're spiritual surgery. God removes people because their words weaken you, their habits infect you, their presence confuses you, their energy drains you, their influence blocks your destiny. Helping someone God removed is like picking up the very stone God told you to drop. You're not being rude. You're being obedient. 4. The one who uses their pain to control you. This is the emotionally manipulative person. They use their hurt as a hook. "If you don't help me, I have no one. I thought you cared. You're leaving me when I need you most. You're all I have." They don't want healing. They want attention. They want emotional power. They want control. Helping a manipulative person will drain your soul and destroy your peace. God will warn you about them with sudden discomfort, lack of peace, spiritual heaviness, confusion, red flags, repeated betrayal. God is saying, stop saving those who enjoy using their pain to control you. 5. The one who fights the healing God is doing in you. As God heals you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, some people will fight that healing. Why? because your healing exposes their dysfunction. When you grow, they lose control. When you set boundaries, they lose access. When you become self-aware, they lose the version of you that tolerated disrespect. These people will downplay your growth, make fun of your healing, question your spirituality, call you different, resist your boundaries. Helping them means surrendering your own progress. Some people don't want a healthy version of you. They want the broken you because you were easier to manipulate. God says, do not help people who sabotage the healing I'm doing in your life. 6. The one God didn't assign you to help. This one is difficult for good-hearted people. Just because someone is hurting doesn't mean you're the one called to heal them. God doesn't want you helping every crisis, every request, every person who asks, every sad story, every emergency. You are not the Savior. You are a servant of the Savior. When you overhelp people God didn't assign, you drain the strength needed for the people God did assign. You can miss your assignment while drowning in someone else's. You are responsible for obedience, not outcomes. 7. The one who wants you, but not your growth. This is the most dangerous type. These are the people who want your presence, your time, your loyalty, your attention, but not your growth. They prefer the older version of you because you were easier to manipulate. You accepted disrespect. You didn't have boundaries. You lacked confidence. You tolerated chaos. These people fight your elevation because they benefit from your weakness. When God elevates a man, he warns him about people who love him only when he stays small. Helping this type will shrink your destiny, weaken your identity, and block your elevation. God is telling you, do not help people who fear the man you are becoming. If this message found you today, it's because God is protecting your future. You cannot heal and help everyone at the same time. You cannot grow and carry everyone at the same time. You cannot rise and rescue everyone at the same time. God is teaching you discernment. He's teaching you boundaries. He's teaching you obedience. He's teaching you spiritual maturity. Not every cry for help is your assignment. If this spoke to your spirit, like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this warning today. Your heart is pure, but your future is too important to waste on the wrong people.